Tŝilhqot'in, Chief Joe Alphonse from Tl'etinqox Nation. I just wanted to speak a little bit about the COVID-19 pandemic which we've been facing here. For a lot of people, I think we've never seen anything like this in our lifetime. But as First Nation people, this is something that we've seen before. You know, we've had the Spanish flu come out, which wiped out a lot of our people, and we've also looked back at the smallpox epidemic at the time of connection with non-Indigenous people that wiped out a lot of our people too. So I think the first thing you have to do is acknowledge that this is a very real threat, but not to be overly intimidated of it. You know, be aware of it, but be calm about it too. I think it's really important. You don't want to overreact, and I think the best thing we can do is look after ourselves. You know, as a person, and you know, isolate yourself as much as you can. Limit contact with the outside world. In order to beat smallpox, our people, you know, they went and isolated themselves. Each clan, when our healers, our medicine people couldn't come up with a cure, they decided for 1 full year there was going to be no contact between even clan members. And at the end of the year, they picked a location and they all came back to that location, and you know, 80% of people didn't come back. You know, so that's what allowed us to survive and be here today, is that isolation. So we have to take that serious. You know, it becomes real when you're hit. So, you know, just because you get just because you've tested positive doesn't mean you're going to perish. You know, so you do everything you can to prepare for that. Get yourself in shape, improve your health. I personally take vitamins, as much vitamins as I can, to keep my immune system as strong as I can, and just limit the amount of contact we have. If we go outside, you have no choice. Go to the grocery store, stuff like that. You come home, you know, you take your clothes off, you jump in the shower, clean your hands, you know, avoid touching your face, wash your hands as much as you can. Washing my hands is something I hated to do, but you know, with this thing, you know, I've made it a habit, and I've been surprised at home what a difference that's made for myself. And just, you know, the number of people doing that throughout our community, there's less colds going around and stuff like that. So it does help, and where we can, I try to incorporate some of our traditional medicines, Indian teas, drinking that periodically, and try to get as much rest as I can. When you know, getting a lot of rest helps keep your immune system strong. Try to avoid stressful situations, and be calm, but know that this thing is real, and try to educate as much people as you can about it. If we all believe that we can do this, and we respect and stay away from each other and stuff like that, we'll have this beat again, just as our ancestors done in the past. On behalf of myself, my community, Tŝilhqot'in.